rank and file union member with the Teamsters 79. He also works at UPS and is an organizer with the Labor Central Council here in Tampa. Dustin?
Good evening, everybody. My name's Dustin Ponder. I'm a union worker at UPS. I have that blessing. And I'm a member of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters Local 79 here in Tampa. I've had the privilege to help organize this event, to go out and talk to workers and hear the struggle that they've been participating in for better conditions, for livable wages, for the right for peace and dignity and respect on the job. Everyone here today is making history. You're joining in a movement not much different from the movement almost 100 years ago. The movement to end child labor, the movement for the weekend, for the 8-hour day. And much like 100 years ago, we live in a world where the wealthy and the rich are exploiting workers all over the world. They're making billions in profit from the toil of labor of workers in America and abroad, while many working people are just barely scraping by, despite working harder and harder each year. Many are losing their homes, their families are being torn apart by economic hardship, and millions face structural unemployment. And like 100 years ago, small groups of brave militant workers decided to stand up at a time when the struggle against monstrous corporations and trusts seemed like a futile enterprise. This is the first fast food strike in Florida history. This is a historic action. It's at the forefront of this struggle for all workers in this state and this country. If the 1% have their way, all jobs will become McJobs. No workers will have benefits, no one will make a living wage, and we certainly won't have unions where they would have no voice and no democracy on the job. We've already heard of outrageous incidents here in Tampa of managers and these corporations intimidating employees who were committed to strike today. They've threatened to terminate these workers for speaking out. They've threatened to take away their livelihood, even though that violates federal labor law. This is a microcosm for the South, which has always stood for low-wage employment, from slavery to Jim Crow laws to the present. It's the most anti-union part of the country and has always tried to oppress workers who speak out. But we're here to change that, to tell the workers that there still is power in a union. You'll hear from brave workers today that are taking a stand, that they're fighting back against the most naked oppression of workers in this country. They're not content to sit on the sidelines and wait for politicians and outsiders to change their lot. They're taking destiny into their own hands, and they're rediscovering that power is in their hands and in their labor. I'm proud to help organize and support them, and thousands of union brothers and sisters here in Tampa Bay are watching. We must refuse to accept the fate that the 1% have defined for working Americans. This movement may be starting with a handful of workers and supporters today, but I'm here to say we're not going to stop. We're going to go talk to workers all over this city and this state, and we're going to spread the message of solidarity. And right now, we're actually going to go into Wendy's. There's workers who have been threatened here last night by managers that they would be terminated, and we're going to go let them know what their rights are. We're going to present some information to them and their managers. So we're asking you to join us all right now as we go have a little conversation with them.